So search and destroy when you play pubs here. What happens is people go. It's like one life team deathmatch for the most part. This is totally different. There's a very subtle kind of game. You can see them putting out the
trophy systems
and long range weapons. But search and rescue, people move and watch each other. They're not covering objectives. They're not playing team deathmatch. They're watching each other so they can get those tags and save each other. It's a totally different game, and I really liked it. See, there we go. Lost that fight right there.
Yeah.
Who are we spectating on?
We are going to be on Flawless, who's actually anchoring back here by Castle, but notice he does not have control of the next hardpoint, which is going to be over at Treehouse. May spawn out, though does spawn out next to, looks like Chapel over there, so that's not going to be bad, so he needs to gain control.
Look at the aim on Study.
Look at the aim, look at that,
Very
just dead on. He's on a 5-kill streak, got full streaks in the first 45 seconds. But they don't have control over Anchor.
See, now at this point, this is where Anchor is extremely important because this next little, I call it the clubhouse up here, is the most important one other than maybe the banana stand or the fruit stand. And if they don't have that
banana stand.
Yeah, there's always money in the banana stand, right? If they don't get that treehouse, they're going to lose a lot of points. They could easily lose this 30-point comeback because it's so easy to lock that one down.
Yeah, and that's a problem. You know, they really focused a lot of their time and effort on that middle hard point, which normally we don't see a lot of points coming through on that. You know, that first hard point is all about setting up for the next one, which they did not do. Quantic lost that, and Dare is basically going to catch right up.
Well, you never know. Somebody could run up in there and go all Rambo, not Rambo Ray, Rambo, the Sylvester Stallone Rambo, and just murder everybody. But that's not probable in this game mode. No. What we're watching here is not the run in and kill everybody and be a hero. This is good communication, teamwork. Look at that.
He's tearing him up right now. You cannot challenge that. And surprisingly, he's also challenging that dirt road over there with MSMC. And you see now it's going to be Dare taking the lead once again. And Dare is a really good team, especially Quantic. So this is really even matchup. But we are going to be rotating over to, I get the banana stand. I love that, the banana stand. So we're rotating over to the banana stand shortly. And Dare now looks like they could. Actually, they do have control over it.
Yes, they don't have anybody in it right now. That's bad because they'll just grenade it. But they're going to get it. Look, we got our trophy systems in. They're locking it down with the M8, and everybody else is going to hold up, and they're going to hold it. And Dare's going to keep getting the points.
Yep, and we're actually going to go for a listen-in on Quantic to see how they're going to close this deficit that Dare's put upon them.
Push right and left. What's that, man? Last guy now, last guy now. Nice, get on it. One right street.
Two up top, it's fine, it's fine. He wasted that.
I got church, I'm in church, bro.
Nice.
All right, so we are back, guys. Little problems with the listenings, but it's okay. You'll be able to listen to me and Drifter talk. But Vengeance inside this hardpoint, he's just going to be looking arches. Yeah. But notice only 10 seconds remaining, and this next hardpoint is crucial to take over.
They've already, Dare's already given this up. They're already fighting over the next hardpoint. Vengeance is just picking up the points. Might as well put him on the board while you can and get some extra points toward his score streak. He's 1 or 2 away. And this is where you're going to see the submachine gun fights on this map. You might have some assault rifle pokiness by that window, but I would call that grenade window. So it's a little bit more dangerous.
Well, and they also lost that rotation. We saw this before, okay? They got great control over the middle hardpoint, had a tremendous lead by 30 points, and then they lost the rotation over to Treehouse. Going over to Fruit Stand, they did a little bit better, but now they're losing even more points over here on this choke point, or on this hardpoint in Chapel, because there's only 2 choke points, so it's extremely difficult to take over.
Yeah.
Oh, but it does get taken over by
Exactly. Oh, he's going for the pistol kills. B-23. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. It always turns into this. It starts off with control, but turns into this big mess. Look at it push. See, he's moving up the backside right now. He already picked off one of the people. And Quantic's got to go prone, and he's got to hope that his teammates pick him up before they come to the stairs, and they do.
Well, they could tie it up here with just 12 seconds remaining. They're probably going to be very close to that 95-point lead that Dare has right now, but they are rotating over. Dare is really good whenever it comes to rotating early. We do see Study. Still got that War Machine. Anybody on Dare has any score streaks? No, nobody just yet. We do see a Flawless. He's working his way up to some. Might get some shortly.
The War Machine is extremely important. It's been nerfed a little bit since Black Ops 1. It's pretty much always one-hit kill in Black Ops 1.
And it used to be the Death Machine, by the way, that a lot of people would use. Now they switched over to the War Machine.
Yes, because the War Machine, it's super powerful. You've got area of effect, no flak jacket, 1 to 2 shots. Flak jacket, usually 3. You can spam pop, 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 knock them all off, kick them out of a building, and take over an objective. It's what I use personally. We did have one guy on our team running a Death Machine. We wanted to get both and run them because that would be fun.
That would be sick. Bullets and missiles flying everywhere. How intense would that be?
You know, this hard point is surprisingly hard to take people off of. You would think it would be easy because it's out in the open.
But it's so many different angles, though. So that's the thing you got to watch out for,
Little places to hide. Look at him getting behind the barrel over there. If he's standing still in all the chaos and smoke, you might think he's a dead dead body.
You might, and actually, look at this. Flawless has earned full streaks now, so the monopoly of streaks definitely in the favor. Picking up a beautiful two-piece there, going for another kill, not going to be able to connect with anybody.
As good as he's doing, if I was him, I would go ahead and use the Hellstorm.
Yep.
Totally knock them off the next point.
Knocked him off that rotation,
And then go for the next set of streaks. Hit another Hellstorm and call it in.
Well, we're going to stay on board with him. Pulls out that War Machine, gets
Look at
one
that.
nice kill.
Oh,
No, doesn't pick
no.
up a kill. Actually, not enough damage.
It was an assist, though, but he's wearing Flak Jacket.
Oh.
Flak Jacket reduces the damage by a lot. You can eat like 2 or 3 grenades. You can eat 2 C4s if you have Flak Jacket.
Really? 2
Yeah.
C4s? C4s
Right to
are
the
so
face.
disgusting. Oh, my
Not unless
gosh.
somebody sticks you, but you don't see stickies here because pros hear that little
Yeah.
beep. Yeah,
I saw
before
someone
they-
get stuck in the face the other day, actually. It was really cool.
That'd be amazing.
It actually was. So, well, not for the, if in real life, that would be stupid. He got stuck in the face with the Simtex. Oh, my
No,
gosh.
that would hurt a lot. That would not be very good
I don't
for
even
your
think you
health.
feel anything, but I see
Looking at
Phenom
Dare.
now. He's going to be Insider. Dare.
You know, he's very mobile in there.
He
Most
really
people
is.
take a cover, but he's just patrolling back and forth. He's looking for I don't know what's going on.
And you almost have to, because if you're not mobile in this hard point, you're really like a sitting duck with all those choke points. But we see a battle, a nice battle going on over here as Fargo is going to be trying to be pushing in. Still in control of Quantic, though, so they need to hold this down. Flawless trying to challenge. Fargo's going to push forward. Takes
Excellent
out Flawless.
work.
One person from Quantic's going to be in there. That's going to be Vengeance. He's got the MSMC out. Fargo
You've
goes.
still got the advantage inside that house because you've got cover and you've got better lighting and everything.
Yep.
But it's rough when 3 or 4 people are jumping in the windows. You got to pick a window and you can only patrol one at a time.
And talking about score streak management, a Hellstorm was used on this hard point. What do you think?
It's possible if you drop the Hellstorm and you fly to the side
Right.
and then you pull it back in super fast, you can actually curve it back in that window just barely, and the blast radius will get in and knock people out.
Yeah.
It's tricky and it rarely works, but you never know. I mean, you can actually shoot those down with your pistol. You don't need trophy systems for that.
Dude, but it's so incredibly hard to shoot down a Hellstorm.
I had a teammate today shot down 2 while we were trying to take down
Are
a
you
hard point.
serious?
2 in a row.
You know what I
Dropped
hate, though? You could shoot down a Hellstorm and it still blows up. But look at the, oh my gosh, the score 151 to 151. We are all tied up.
This is so
Nobody
close.
in
3
control.
minutes to go.
Actually, you know what? They just left that hard point. I don't know. Too Quick was right there to take control for the last 13 seconds. He totally leaves it to go for Fruit Stand, which Quantic currently has control over.
It's like they're fighting a spawn battle and not trying to get in that point
and
at all.
That's beautiful. This is
There
the
we go.
epitome
There's no in
of
there.
hardpoint now, fighting for those spawn control. That is what you want to do, and that is what Quantic is doing right now. That is why they have to leave. But it's going to come down to the next hardpoint, which is the Chapel, which is really the make or break it time for either which team.
That's where it's going to get really crazy because it looks like who's up right here? Quantic is up.
Quantic,
Dare just took it back.
No,
over to
Dare's
control.
about to
It's
take
so
it.
Close.
It is close.
But they're
Actually,
moving in on him. It's going to be essentially tied,
It's
and the
the
next
top
hard
tie.
point is going to be everything. And both teams are going to go play really
Oh my
aggressive
gosh.
in that point. It's going to be a huge fight. I want to see this rotation.
Quantic is rotating over, actually. So Flawless, or Dare, excuse me, is going to get these last junk points, as you see now, massive rotation on that
Quantic's
mini-map.
got the good spawn.
But this is what Quantic needed to do. Sure, short-term gain for the team of Dare, but Quantic's going to get a long-term gain by taking this
Look at him,
over.
Scorpion laser sight. He's not going for the aim down sights. He's going for the spray and pray. He's going to say, please come in that window so I can spray you in the face.
And, and he's got the trophy systems out, so that's going to be big. Anybody with score streaks, we do see a War Machine. It's going to be a stud. No, it's
A
going to be
War Machine
Flawless.
can still go in there. I don't think the trophy system takes down a War Machine.
No,
You
it
can
doesn't,
pop those
but
people out.
Flawless, who's going to be inside this hardpoint, does have the War Machine, and you see the score now, 180. It's a bit lopsided towards Dare, but quickly Quantic catching up to that, and they have good control right now. We see Dare pushing through that back section.
This is an excellent. Quantic has this set up
Yes.
just the way they want it. The other team might as well have not been even the map, and they could have like, you guys set up, and we're going to practice against you. Dare has to break what I would call an ultimate setup here. They have to beat the other team's perfect plan.
Oh, and they do.
Wow.
Dare pushes in there. Oh, but quickly Assassin's going to push in there.
They're fighting over the points. This is super close.
This is super close right now. Quantic took the lead, all deadlocked now as Dare is
nasty.
going to be taking the lead, rotating over in about 20 seconds. It's definitely coming down to the wire. I don't
You're
know.
gonna be rotating back to the middle, right?
No, we're going to be rotating over now to the fountains over there by Treehouse, over there to the right-hand
Oh,
side. to the
yes,
open
and that
spot.
outside point where everybody's
Right.
going to hide in the bushes and behind the barrels, and that's where
Exactly.
the War Machine and all the other kill streaks are at their maximum effectiveness.
Uh-oh, and Quantic rotated early. They gave up about 20 seconds off that Chapel hardpoint, only to be thwarted by Dare Phenom. I pushed in there. He's got streaks. He's about there in the War Machine. Gets shut down. Flawless pushing in there.
If they control this point, they can easily
No,
come back.
but Lightning Strike coming in. That's going to clear out the hard point as there you go, going down Dare. Too Quick's going to hop in there. Only 30 seconds remaining. Still just enough points for Quantic to make a comeback here.
Come on,
Oh my gosh,
and
Dare
I'm-
is still in control, and
They're
there you
trying-
go.
That's it. That's game.
There, it is mathematically impossible for the team of Quantic to come back, and it came down to that Chapel hardpoint and the early rotation and the score streaks from Too Quick, and you hear them
I wish
going
you guys could hear the screaming
Oh my,
here.
Too Quick is going
They are
off right
excited.
now. Oh, Too Quick, man, he was so hyped before this match.
Well,
He's like, you sit down,
Can you
boy.
guys hear this on the mic?
No, they can't hear it, but
I can hear it through our sound protection here.
it's absolutely insane how they went off. But look at that, 228 to 200. That was just the first game, Drifter. We're going into the second game, which is going to be standoff, search, and destroy. And that's going to be an exciting map because Dare is one of the teams to watch out for. I thought Dare coming into this tournament was going to be one of the underdogs. I mean, they're kind of flying under the radar. Dare's a strong team, but they're really a team not to sleep on. They're an excellent team. Well,
like I was saying earlier, underdog teams are the fun teams. Like, remember old Impact at the